On y'all, it is Queen Tiffany Giselle here with Black Heartbeat. Y'all see it? BLAC Heartbeat. That means build it here, envision it, visualize it, understand exactly what it is that you want and create it. Love the process and trust the process. And stay committed to what it is that you want and you're doing. You're guaranteed successful every trip. BLAC Heartbeat. Build it, love it, and stay committed. You're guaranteed successful. I, along with my husband, Prophet King Dante, are the authors of the 5 Black Heartbeats of Love and Wealth. 5 keys to investing with the person you invest in. Now, what that means is if you are investing time, money, energy, emotions, physical body, anything, stress, if you are investing in somebody, you better be getting a solid return on your investment. And if you're not, you need to take a look and value and understand if that person is worth your investment. If you want the strategies on how to build in any relationship, understanding how to look at your life and your relationships as a business so that both of y'all can win at the end of the day, these are the strategies that you need right here. It's coming from real, raw, and from the perspective of people who've never seen it but are doing it every single day. So the 5 Black Heartbeats of Love and Wealth, 5 keys to investing with the person you invest in. If we're not investing in each other, what are we doing dealing with each other in the first place? That's the question you need to ask. We are also the owners of Giselle Wine, baby. So I know y'all heard of the Giselle Wine experience, and I know y'all probably heard of the sipping spades. We've been taking it from city to city. Detroit, y'all love next. New York, we come in, and then Atlanta, we bringing it back home. So the Giselle Wine Mastermind Group, this is all about mastering your mindset. Our whole brand, our unity, our whole endeavors with what it is that we do for our people, for our communities, for everyone that is involved with understanding what Black Heartbeat is all about. It's all about mastering your mindset. Because when you master your mindset, you can control everything that happens in your life. Change your mind, change your life. And I want to talk to y'all today, man, about communication. And I know that some of y'all don't beat me up for this because I know that you don't want people to do this to you. But sometimes the best form of communication is silence, man. And I only say that because when we are in a misunderstanding with someone, a debate with someone, a confrontation with someone, we are at war. Maybe it may not look like that in the moment, but we are at war, which means that no matter what either person is saying, we are in constant battle. You're not going to hear me, I'm not going to hear you. We're going to keep defending ourselves. We're going to keep debating and battling each other. But when you leave that situation and you find yourself in a place of silence, now you're allowing yourself to find out how to communicate with that person effectively. You finding out how to actually get the message across to them. You finding out what your message even is, because sometimes in the midst of a battle, you forget what it is that you're trying to get across to the person in the first place. So when you leave out, or you take a day, or you just find yourself in a silent place, man, that means no distractions, nobody in your ear telling you need to do this, you need to do that. No, everything is about finding that internal God in you and letting that God tell you how to communicate what it is that you need to communicate. So we're not saying silence from a perspective of, oh, I'm going to just walk around and ignore you and have an attitude and all of these things. It means that I can still be cordial with you, but right now I'm in my zone in order to help you understand where I'm coming from, and in order to help myself understand where you may be coming from. That's the only way that we're going to allow each other to really get our points across and come to a solid grounds of communication, if we know exactly what our message is and if it's coming from a place of love. And a lot of people may not understand that love perspective, because as Black people, man, it's hard for us to love. How can we love somebody else when we don't know how to love ourselves? We want other people to love us, but we haven't taken the time to figure out how to love ourselves. So you have to take that silent time for you, for them, for your family, for your co-workers, for whomever it may be. A lot of times the best form of communication is in silence. Do not get distracted by negative energy. Do not get distracted by negative thoughts, because even in those silent modes, you'll have thoughts badgering you. Oh, she or he must be doing this, or they did that, and they said this, and they said that. But the whole point is you can't allow those things to be at the forefront of what your moment is for. That moment of silence is for you to tap in and say, okay, I'm gonna speak for myself. Okay, Queen Tiffany, what is it that you're trying to communicate with this man? Or what is it that he's been trying to communicate to you, but you've been blocking it out because he said one thing that you didn't want to hear, and it just turned your whole mood around. Now, I'm walking in silence right now, not to ignore him, not to be a bitter bitch or anything like that, but I'm moving because I'm like, okay, I gotta dig deep in me and say, I hear what he's been saying. Let me put my guard down and receive that shit, and then let me figure out how I need to respond or what it is that I need to say to him. So a lot of times, man, the best communication is in silence. Take that time. If you got to walk out the house, if you got to get in your car, get by yourself, if you got to go in the bathroom, but don't let the negative thoughts dictate how it is that you want to move going forward. The whole reason for this, your silent moments, is to dig deep and tune in with the God in you so that through love, you can communicate effectively and you can actually move forward with whatever the situation is, man. Everything is all about mindset. Change your mind, change your life, and it can happen like that. You can change your mindset in any given situation, but you have to get silent in order to do that. So I encourage y'all, man, to keep grinding, keep loving, keep fighting for your relationships, keep fighting for your partnerships, keep fighting for your livelihoods, and understand what it is that you want to do. Take those moments of silence and be great. Black Heartbeat, Giselle Wine, Queen Tiffany Giselle here.